Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron's voice back, I think.
Yay!
Midge, Man, and Ben.
Woo!
Say hello, gentlemen.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
War with Germany is brewing.
Yes. They're picking on old Magnus.
War soon to be declared.
There's two questions to start this episode. One, what will happen with Germany? And two, is it good that Roach has his voice back?
Probably not.
How long do I have until they do this?
Noticing other recordings, I tend to say racist things when I have a voice. I'm not sure what that says about me.
Okay, so I have my motorized and armor heading to the Romanian front, all the way from China.
This isn't the Romanian front. We choose to call it the Hungarian front.
Can you send it into
scary?
Could you send it into Poland by any chance? Because Roach's front is stacked pretty well because it's so small. Mine is like 6 times longer and is very much less.
Well, it's what I'm thinking. If me and Roach can like push through Hungary,
it's
really
just so much
fast,
bigger.
We can create one giant combined front if we can clear out.
But
Hungary
if I collapse and surrender immediately, then
we'll help you after you. I mean, we'll reform you.
And then my tanks will liberate you. That's how.
Yeah. Because right now, you even forget. You didn't even make any like static defenses. You don't even have strong points. I don't think.
It's 1939. And I was fighting the USSR. I was making guns so that my troops could be effectively fighting the USSR.
I think we can go to the tapes, and you said out loud, I don't think I'm going to make any static
Yes,
defenses.
I said I wasn't going to make them because I was too busy building other things.
This was after the war.
The war's barely been over.
Well, and you had time to say that.
Yeah, and right now I'm building guns for the troops, which is more important than static defenses.
Which doesn't use the same factories, Ben. I'm not sure if you know that.
Yes, I'm using those factories to build more factories to build more guns. How do you not understand how this works?
Hey, I'm doing fine with guns.
Your military is also smaller.
I have larger divisions than you do.
How could you tell?
You can hover over them and find out?
Yeah, I can hover my mouse over them, and I can see, Ben.
I don't even know how big mine are. 9 brigades? Regiments? What are you missing? Arty, okay. Arty.
Right, I need to build factories. Lots of factories.
I need guns. Arty. I need Arty. That's what I need. Alright, Arty to the top. Wait, I don't have enough tungsten.
Just go one.
Who's got
like
gun? Oh, you can't send me shit because we're not at war. God damn it.
Well, remember, we're still receiving lend-lease from like France, Germany, and UK.
Germany.
Are we paused?
Yes.
We are.
Yes.
Okay.
How I forgot to look. Proving relations with Japan, fabricating claims, annex state. That's Russian Empire. What do I look like? Fangalist Poland.
You look like a silly,
5 feet
weird
tall,
man.
Polish, white.
Hey, 5.5. Thank you very much. And from the shoulders up,
Gangly
I
proportions.
easily look like I'm 6'2".
You look like a midget, man. I'm sorry, midget.
You can't go off the picture. You got to be in person.
I look nothing like Midge Man.
No, he's got a point. He does not look.
I got till February 5th, so we got.
He's got a point. Blah, blah.
Do have some time. Do have some time to build the divisions. And
Midge, are you okay?
When am I ever okay?
Do you smell toast?
Always.
Can you smile? Does one half of your mouth not?
What if I could make? I have guns. I could make my divisions bigger.
I'm getting about a 5-second lag between when I click a button and when something happens.
You're really lagging.
Yeah, maybe
know
it's
what's going on.
You got something on your computer?
Downloading porn?
Shouldn't be anymore. I finished that by like an hour ago.
At least you're honest. That's that's a rare feature.
I'm just kidding. I was asleep an hour ago.
Right.
Well, you don't need to be awake.
Do I have? I do have that, so I could do this. I don't have that though. Save. All right.
Descriptive words, Ben.
I'm making my divisions bigger.
Okay.
I have to.
Beginning.
Yeah, I'm making. I'm making them bigly. Come on, it's a word. No, I had infantry equipment. No, I don't. I think I made them a little too bigly.
That happened, I've heard.
So let's make them a little less bigly, but still big. All right, how did that impact? Okay, I guess we gotta let a day pass, and then it will tell me.
I need to sort out my resources. Oil. I'm very behind on oil.
Roach has oil.
Stay away.
It's mine, my precious.
So, I mean, I have 122 reserved, so...
Yeah, I know. I just bought 48 from you.
You bastard.
Like how I love that you have absolutely no say in it. Like you're sitting at your presidential Romanian desk, and just like
what makes it even worse is the fact that I'm a fascist country, which is corporatism, but with government control. So I should have full say in this.
Like you just sitting at your desk, you get one report, and you're just like, you look at the one from the previous day. I could have sworn our oil reserves were so much bigger, but maybe I was just remembering it wrong.
Hey, if we want naval supremacy, you give me your resources.
You don't got to worry about that too much longer. The Romanian Navy can get larger.
The Romanians,
especially with all this new fertile coastline.
Those hand-cranked destroyers.
It's gonna be like the Civil War submarines that are foot-pedaled.
Oh, the poor.
Oh, don't even start with the Civil War, Ben.
What?
I've been watching your Civil War
all
series.
Those poor roach men.
Yeah, you fucking died.
You got mad.
I had the mental image of Major Roach after the bloody charge, just walking in the field like dazily.
Why? Why?
No, I had the.
And General Magnus rides up and goes,
"You did well, boys."
Major Roach, see to your division. General Magnus, I have no division.
No, I just imagine it like Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai, just sort of watching them all get gunned down with a machine gun.
Well, if I remember correctly, I sent them like up a hill to flank.
You sent them charging towards like where the enemy's like artillery was, but then there was an entire division's worth there was an entire like company's worth of Confederates, like 2,000 Confederates. It was like, what is it?
Yeah,
the Hampton Legion?
If it was the first, I think it was the first Battle of Bull Run that I'm pretty sure it happened in.
Yes,
I crossed a ford with them, and I was going to use them to flank an enemy company and scout the top of a hill. And then like I panned off to go look at something else, and then panned back. And when I had panned back, they had just like gotten absolutely pummeled while I was, like looking away.
I like that you were getting pummeled by like the Louisiana Tigers and things. It's like,
oh,
Jesus,
those guys are fucking tough.
Well, historically they were too. Like that's a unit even I know about, and I'm British.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you
would.
We have our own.
You built boats for them.
You did. But in all fairness, do you think the British were really terribly interested in seeing the United States do really well at that point?
Well, the South had good trading terms, so yes.
Well, we after terribly embarrassing you several times, I'm sure you were interested and were like, haha.
Let's not go that far, Ben. They did burn down Washington, D.C.
Yeah, and we burned down what, Quebec City or something like that.
Like that matters.
I don't know, something stupid.
Poor French Canadians.
They're basically just
they know what they did.
It's not even a part of English Canada, like original English Canada. That was French Canada that you burnt down then. That's brilliant.
So the Alps going to turn into just like a World War I style slaughtering field?
Yes.
They're on their way to doing that. God damn it.
You know what would be great there? Static defenses.
They're not,
no way.
They're not very good in this game, though.
Well, I mean, in the Alps it probably would, because the Alps are already static defenses. But if you have, like, level 5 forts.
I forgot how big my cavalry divisions are. There's 22,000 men in each of these.
Yeah, didn't we make that joke last time?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, I just looked at them and I'm like, they might need a little bit of help. Maybe I can make them bigger. And then I pulled it up and it's just this wall of horses.
Half the men I'm sending to Roach are cavalry. I've just realized this.
I already have a shitload of cavalry. My mobile army is cavalry and like 4 or 5 armored divisions.
No,
I've got 4 armored divisions.
Armored divisions.
Like 10 motorized and like another further 12 cavalry coming over to you.
I've been inspired by playing Kaiserreich to have a Romania based around maneuver warfare tactics.
Okay, cool.
My Poland is based off of desperately trying to stay alive.
I've been playing a lot of Kaiserreich.
I have to say, Kaiserreich Romania is fun. It's just Germany. Like, it's just World War II Germany, but in Romania. Yeah. And somehow that's so fun.
Actually, the day this comes out, this episode here, I'm releasing my first episode of my Kaiserreich America Let's Play.
Oh, how'd the Civil War go?
I'm just starting it, actually. I did an entire playthrough as the country, like, offline, just because I was doing it for fun. I was like, you know what? This went really well. I'm gonna go. Actually,
well, now you know it's not gonna go well at all.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna restart their computer soon.
Yeah. Now, if you never see that series, that's why.
I've had
Kaiserreich's a good mod. I like Kaiserreich.
I've yet to try it.
They've had 10 years to develop it, so I mean, at least the backstory and their idea of what it should be.
I like how my cavalrymen are training by doing push-ups.
The horses too, because that'd be great.
We have entered the borders of legionary Romania. It's just not the right border.
Could you maybe shore up the border of the Polish-Romanian front?
Oh, I forgot. You're Japan. Oh,
the Polish-Romanian front. Why does that need
not
shoring
the
up?
Polish-Hungarian area? Because I mean, I've got 6 divisions there, and they've got like 40. There's one province that has 16 versus 1 right now.
Yeah, but they have half strength.
Yeah, that's okay. That would still equivalent to be 8 versus 1.
And that's where the Polish fighting spirit comes in.
Well, we got the spirit. It's just we're gonna run out of people.
Oops, I've still got planes in action.
In action?
Yeah, as in they're still doing patrolling over the central steppe. Right, Roach, have you got a big airfield I can stick an entire air force in?
Oh my.
We have airfields.
So no.
That sounded a little dirty.
I mean, there's
plane in you.
Okay, I'm gonna
play in your airfield.
There's how do you pronounce it? There's that Polish city on the border of Hungary, Elwau.
Elwau. I'm going Elwau.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put 600.
There's 1,000 plane airport there.
Pretty sure that's not how that's
putting
pronounced.
600 planes there.
I'm pretty sure the Polish could make easier words.
There's Spaniards coming. Oh, thank God for the Spaniards.
We've been here for a while.
No, I see 6 more.
Hey, we've been here for a while, man.
You've been there for a while, yeah, but 6 more divisions just showed up. That was pretty good. We're all for 6 more divisions. We have till February 5th when shit's gonna go down, so.
True, like a quarter of my divisions are here in Poland now.
Okay, I'm almost at the Caucasus.
I'm not a fan of playing Midge in this particular series here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, I see what you got going. Are they at least strategically redeploying? They are, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, because they have no organization.
They have the railroad symbol on them, right?
Yeah.
Is there a railroad symbol?
Well, yeah, when you move around the map.
Are there railroads? Romanians haven't gotten that far yet.
Well,
I'm just kind of claim that territory. It's lawless out there.
Yeah.
So when you strategically redeploy a unit, a little railroad icon's going to appear on the little unit card itself on the board.
We just sponge up the resources out there. That's all we're doing with it.
Right. Where would it be best for my air force to go when they're actually in action?
Poland.
Well,
no, not Poland.
Stationed in Poland.
You go to over like
Germany,
Hungary, and Slovakia. That way we can gain air superiority quickly and use that to our advantage to push through their initial border, which is very formidable.
Well, at least my industry is okay right now.
Mine could be much, much better.
He's not wrong.
Well, like I'm cranking out about 220 guns per day. I've got a large stock. I got a couple thousand stockpile of support equipment, and I'm almost up to strength with artillery now. So at least I'm getting the troops I do have are equipped, which is a step in the right direction, I think. What does Signal Company do? That is that initiative? What does initiative do?
So there's whenever you're looking at combat, it's going to show you the different tactics in play light,
gotcha.
Right? So the initiative, as I understand it, allows you to, or gives you a higher chance to select a tactic that will either counter what the enemy is doing, or deploy a tactic that the enemy cannot counter.
Well, so maybe we can. I don't think we'll be able to get that in time, but we'll try. I'm only in the hole 90 artillery pieces now.
Well, I was just not exercising troops right now. Considering that we're going to be in 2 weeks at war with Germany.
2 weeks?
Yeah, 16 days until Danziger War is finished.
Oh, it is? Okay, shit. I was looking at the fabrication of claims.
You know, crack Spanish intelligence operations here.
All right, you guys deploy.
Okay, I'm like in almost like Ukraine area.
I thought we had till February 5th because that's when I wasn't looking at the focus. I was looking at the fabrication.
Yeah, Danziger War.
Well,
Yeah,
I got
Danziger
6
War.
divisions partially trained sent to the field, so that's better than having nobody. The only thing I can hope is that the Hungarians are going to run out of equipment real fast. Or maybe their divisions suck. That would be nice, too.
Come on, cavalry, get a move on.
Move faster, horsies.
Well, there's one cavalry guy that's keeping up with the motorized, and then there's the rest of them are still in, like, you know, Kazakhstan.
What am I working on right now? Oh, increasing my national unity. That's probably a good thing.
Okay, I've just gotten to Stalingrad.
That's where our jurisdiction actually begins.
The rest of it's just kind of like, we have flags there. That's about it.
Essentially, yes.
Do you have a
We
flag?
view it as barren territory. Barbarians, mostly.
No flag, no country.
No
those are
flag,
the
no
rules.
country.
I just made up. And I'm backing it up with this gun that I borrowed from the National Rifle Association
I'm having flashbacks to literally yesterday.
today. I just promise I won't do the raptor noise.
Thank you.
Screed?
That was a special kind of ear piercing.
The raptor has officially been added as an emoji onto my Discord.
The Raptor.
Don't do it.
Well, I started referring because the HRE was me, Midge, Oddball, and Tog, and then like 15 OPMs. And whenever we went to war, we were always just like I started referring to them as the swarm of bees because I declare war on somebody and the bees would just swarm and start attacking. And then that slowly changed from bees to raptors, and then Tog and Midge started doing raptor noises whenever the OPMs would start swarming. So now the raptor emoji is a thing. All right, can you guys move a little bit faster through the battlefield? That would be.
Well, we're on speed 1, so.
Oh, true.
Because apparently.
I borrowed Midge's hamster wheel this week.
My hamster has been doing pretty well this week.
Well,
Nems would disagree.
when we're done with this episode, I'm going to be restarting, and you'll be the hamster wheel again.
Oh.
How big is a German division? Can I tell?
Yes.
If you have a high enough.
Not nearly as big as mine.
Mm.
Why?
See, take in mind they have a lot more support companies.
They
though.
do. They have. I have just like I think I have Recon and Arty.
They also have a shitload more Arty than you do because those Arty are actual like,
Arty
divisional
regiment.
Arty.
Yeah, it's not just support Arty. I wonder if my cavalry could take out East Prussia. Oh, I forgot though the Oh God, can't the Livonians and the Estonians move, or the Latvians and the Estonian move their 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 divisions down and help?
Yeah, I mean, if they want to, it's AI, so I mean,
Yeah.
I highly doubt it.
Maybe Lithuania will be clutch and collapse the East Prussia pocket by taking
Oh, I'm sure.
Königsberg.
That's a term you use a lot with Latvians.
Clutch Latvia.
Clutch. Does Latvia even have a military?
They in the game they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small divisions.
I mean, in
and
red.
one of those is motorized.
It is. They have trucks. I don't have trucks. Wait.
Upgrade needed 113,000. Yay.
Yeah, I'm currently in the pains of upgrading to tier 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
Weapons.
I have a tank in Polish borders. Look, I've actually got here in time.
Yay!
Holy shit.
Now it's
the
gonna
Japanese have arrived.
now it's just gonna take a month for you to get your organization back.
It's a whole bunch of ragtag like tanks with like Mad Max style modifications on them.
Guys wearing underpants and rags
We've
on
just
their
got
feet,
some
pushing
silver
trucks.
face spray paint.
1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
So we're shouting Banzai instead of witness me.
Well, at least the Hungarian border is mountains.
Apparently, they don't give a shit about me. Like their border with me is actually not that well stacked.
I know it's
No.
like 1, 2, 3 in most places. Then me
You can
14.
probably push straight into Debrecen, and we can probably create a big old pocket there with those big divisions in.
Theoretically, as long as I can.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Girdle.
might try and spearhead for Budapest then, while Roach.
I've already got a spearhead for there with my entire armored army.
That's what I was going to do, because this is an armored
armored
army
army?
too.
Armored army.
So I might
Armored
try
army.
and spearhead.
Alliteration
Well,
and you.
At least the troops on the German border
That
are
way.
more experienced than the rest of my other troops. I can say that.
Well, good. That'll come in real handy when they start dying.
There wasn't a square inch of the Soviet Union we didn't enjoy marching through.
Hey, I've bought veteran divisions over here. I'm
Veterans.
Well, I mean, they'd have to be. They went through the lawless wastes of eastern Romania.
I'm sure they had to hunt for their food and survive off the wild.
Fend off the scavengers and what's left of the native population.
just Mongol hordes just raiding them.
All right, so we've got
in medieval armor with like motorcycles and
so we got a little bit of stockpile. So it's not going to be like that Soviet Union situation where I just
I think I just came up with a really great RPG setting.
Yeah.
Gonna write that down.
Siberia.
Mad Max Siberia.
That sounds great.
That sounds wonderful.
Just they've got like big like old like cattle trucks and stuff. They're just with like a flamethrower on the back.
The tracksuit ratio is very high.
Just tracksuits and Cossack hats, and then like
Danziger War.
just as I completed Axis leanings, Pax Americana, Japanese
So I
diplomats in
technically I
Berlin.
could wait a couple days to get a couple more guns built before I click a button. Is everybody ready-ish? Is there gonna be?
The Japanese are still streaming in.
I'm as ready as I can get with the severe lag.
Bob's ready
Yeah,
for
that-
El Muerte.
Are you
Have
gonna?
you been
hoping
learning
mo-
Spanish?
I'm
for this?
hoping most of the war
Oh,
slips
God,
in the
no.
next episode so that I can actually do something.
Have I been learning Spanish? No.
Isn't
Just learn
your
some Spanish.
Does your wife speak Spanish?
No.
All right, I wasn't sure.
She is a Mexican in appearance only. I'm pretty sure depending on which part of the country you're on should be different things. Like if we ever went to Florida, she'd be like Cuban or something, I'm sure.
Okay,
Like
so
when we lived in Seattle, she would sometimes get mistaken for
Danzig
being,
will
like,
remain
Asian.
Gdansk. I clicked it.
Okay.
I'm moving forward, so we don't know.
What day is it?
Poland
in-
refuses German ultimatum. Nah. Ah.
What's gonna happen?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
East Prussia's guarded by cavalry, so that could be problematic for us going into the future.
Yeah, but they're the Legion cavalry, the
They're the
Polish Legion cavalry.
they're the Uhlans. The
Some say they
The
swallow
Polish
tanks
wings
whole.
Are they gonna fight? Or
I don't
what?
know. I don't know, Bob.
If I brought this army over here for nothing, I'm going to be very annoyed.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
a lot
there's
of
gonna be
angry-
conflict.
Angry Japanese men.
There's
just
gonna be
sitting in
conflict. Don't
Romania.
you worry about that.
I managed to bring
I've
some.
got a friend. He said, "Oh,
There you go. There it is. Finally.
All right, invite us in.
You gotta call us in.
oh, you gotta
You did.
hang on. Pause. I got all a million pop-ups right now. Okay, that's okay. There's a lot of red.
I
Diplom-
don't know.
With that attitude.
Diplomacy. Is there a way to call in all allies? Is there a button on the war
Yes,
thing, right?
There's a button
Yeah, so
that
just
says
And
call
it's-
allies.
Call all allies.
I'm gonna bring in Great Mozambique of the Angolan Empire.
Hungary's not in the war yet.
Yeah, Hungary's not in the war, but then it takes a little
Yeah.
bit for the AI to respond.
Called Italy.
Accepted twice.
Yeah, we're getting creamed in
That's-
most battles
Oh
here.
dear, that's a lot of red.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
All right, go. People, go.
Is Hungary just not joining?
We haven't there. It takes time for things to happen.
Oh, hello. Germany wants into the Alps.
If not, then I mean I can abandon.
Go,
my-
Hussars, go!
Hungary's
March
still
to
not in this
battle!
war.
I'm not leaving this border.
Oh dear God, that is a lot of. I've got 18 divisions, but they're going the long way around.
Well,
What's the long way around?
I'm doing well in East Prussia, but not anywhere else.
Out the Mediterranean, past France.
The
and
Japanese
UK.
abandon your line here. Go to aid the Polish.
What,
How are
whatever
we
you
possibly
do, don't
losing?
lose
I have
Danzig.
defense of 906. Okay, it's
Because
turning
fuck
around.
you, that's
No,
how.
it's turning around now. It's turning around now.
All right, there we go. And then you guys
Oh.
are gonna bloody push to Prague.
There's no. I think the lines are. I think the girdle's holding, Bob.
The Spanish girl's holding. I tell you that.
Yeah,
I don't know
this-
about other girls. All in other places.
No, my other girdle's doing okay. The cavalry are actually moving on Königsberg.
The Legion.
The Hussars
lines.
march to battle once more. I got a friend. He says he
A couple
saw.
100,000 Polish cavalrymen
He
are
said
streaming over
he
the
said
border.
he saw a Hussar charge a Panzer III and shove his lance straight through the turret.
Right. I'm gonna
Anyhow.
now station my men
Oh, there's
over
one.
eastern
There's
Germany.
one that's.
My
How is this
planes.
possibly doing bad? All right, so you're gonna move here. You're gonna move there. You're gonna stay here. You guys delete your orders because I don't trust you.
One way or the other, Hungary's going into this war.
All right, there's only one province, two provinces that look a little hairy right now for me.
Well, the Japanese are about to back you up there, so
Yay!
I like how Lithuania is just not moving.
No,
Like,
fine,
they've
I
got
can't get over.
they've got an open border. Well, no, I guess they're starting to move.
We now have air superiority over Western Poland.
yay! What is this? Oh, that's an Italian Navy's fighting the German Navy.
Oh,
All right,
Yeah,
where's...
it's not looking pretty.
that doesn't look good.
About to be a lot of Italian hardware at the bottom of the Baltic.
So we got Karl Darnitz versus this guy.
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe
What could
Durnitz.
possibly go wrong?
Oh God, that was the most stereotypical way of saying that name.
I am Italian.
Giuseppe.
It's literally how they say it.
I captured 2 German divisions! Ha ha! The greatest Polish military triumph in history.
Really?
Well,
No.
they're still beating you.
Looks
in
over a
Gettysburg.
conquered swath of the Soviet Union.
All right, Italian boats, do your thing.
Hold
Make
girdle.
Daddy proud.
Okay, I'm
Hold.
about to get some tanks on your border, Ben. It's just it takes a while to get from
Who's
Romania
gonna
to
win this
the-
fight? Who knows?
Right, there is now tanks on the Polish border.
This naval fight's the most interesting thing going on.
Yeah,
right
I know. Right
actually.
now it's pretty static. Other than the collapse of East Prussia.
Well, right now the Italian Navy's doing just about as good as its land forces. 2-1. Or no, they actually just starting to pull ahead, or
Alright.
well, pull next to.
If I could click on something and it would respond in more than 10 seconds, I could be more effective right now. Excuse me.
Well, I mean, we are kind of running up on time, so
Yeah, no, it's
that
30
should give you a
minutes.
chance.
So. We're at 30 minutes, so we could end the episode.
You're at 30 minutes.
You're 30 minutes old.
I am.
Might as well be.
I'm not confident in the success of the Italian Navy here.
All right.
But look at the
Right,
look at the
well, thanks for-
hussars.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We will catch you guys next episode when Nems has figured out how his computer works. We'll catch you guys later.
Goodbye.
See ya. Bye.
All right.